Now, price changes. It's an initial pricing changes. Price cuts occur due to excess capacity or an increased market share. So why would you like to cut your prices? Maybe you have more space to produce more, so you cut prices. Or there is you want to increase your market share. So you sell more, and the more you sell, more people know you. The more people know you, the more people will come to you. And the more people will come to you, the more business you can get. On the other hand, why do people increase their prices? You increase your prices because prices of raw material increased. There is inflation. Or maybe there is an increased demand. More and more people want to buy your product or service. Then you have to increase prices to meet their demand. Or maybe there is a lack of supply. So then, there is a cost of making the supply available. So those are two reasons why you need to cut and why you need to increase. On the other hand, when price increase, people start to have a different thought. People think this product must be hot. That's why they increase the price. Yeah. When you increase your price, people start to think, oh, this company is greedy.
Psychological.
They want to take all the money.
Yeah.
Do you see? So those are more of like what buyer reactions to price changes. On the other hand, if you cut prices, what do people think? Prices are cheaper now. What do you think? Maybe there is quality issues.
Yeah.
Maybe the models are not selling well, so they're lowering the prices. Or maybe there is a new model that will be available soon.
Maybe this is not supposed to be important. Just only thoughts.
Yeah, these are all thoughts. So what do you do? Let's see what you do. You need to take that into consideration. You need to ask questions. Why did now on the other hand, here is how you respond when your competitor drop your prices or change their prices. Now, if you are in the market and your competitors lower prices or increase prices, then you have these questions. Why did they change prices? Is the price cut? Is it permanent or temporarily? What is the effect on the market share and my profits? And will the competitors respond? So you change your price, competitors change their prices, and then you respond back. Remember the war? So here, you kind of need to think about some of the solutions here. If you reduce prices, these are the three options we talked about last class. Reduce prices to match competition, or you maintain prices but you raise perceived value, and then you improve quality is the third option. Or maybe you do launch a fighting brand. You guys remember we talked about launching a fighting brand? And here we've got, this is like a map. So on this map it kind of show you here, has the competitor changed prices? If yes, then you need to see. Will lowering the prices will affect your market share? If yes, you want to see, should an effective action be taken? If no, in all of these cases you will remain where you are. But if yes to all of these questions, then you want to consider one of these four actions. Okay? Here you reduce it, stay the same, and you have more value. And here you improve quality and you improve price. So in the first price here you keep your lower prices, here you keep them the same, and here you increase your prices. And here, not only do you increase, and you also add a new product that competes. So that's a plus. Are you guys okay with this?
Yes.
All right. Next, we've got this idea of price fixing. What is price fixing? Sellers must set prices without talking to competitors. So sometimes you and your competitor kind of agree on one price. Let's not both agree. Let's both not decrease. And sometimes you want to fix the price. Do you guys remember Pepsi? They sell their cola for 100 riyal. In Shumaila 100. And in Al-Huda 100. What happens if the grocery next to your home sells for 90 riyal? Where do you buy? We'll go to the 90 riyal. What happens if Shumaila Hari make it for 90 riyal? All the people will go there. Will I be happy if I'm Pepsi? If people start to the small retailers or small distributors, everyone set their own price, I will lose my customers. Because if Shumaila they can sell it for 50 riyal.
Yes.
Remember the eggs story?
Yeah.
They sell it for 50 riyal to get the customers. Now, when they do it for 50 riyal, do you think the shop next to your house will still sell?
No.
They will close tomorrow. They will stop selling Pepsi because there is no profit on it and no one buy. So they will discontinue this product. And if I'm Pepsi, do I want the small shops to discontinue offering my product? No. So I make sometimes fixing. And you are by law required. And you have tried to buy a perfume.
No.
Go to this perfume place and tell them how much is this perfume. They give you this, Christian Dior, $100.
Yeah.
This Christian Dior $100 perfume for this particular product is $100 in the whole world. What happens if you sell it for $80? All the people will buy it from you only. What will happen to the other retailers? Do you see? So now, companies sometimes have very strict policies. If they find out you priced it less than $100, you're no longer one of the distributors. If you go and they have a promotion and they tell you less than $100, tell them, give me a receipt. They will not give you a receipt. You say, I want a receipt. They give it to you for $100. They are going illegal. Do you see? So, predator pricing is selling below cost with the intention of punishing a competitor or gaining higher long-term profits by putting competitors out of business. What do you think of this predator pricing?
Happened with us.
Does it happen with you?
With one of the buyers.
Yeah.
They sell at the same price that we give them. So the other competitors, they said that you give them lower prices.
Yes.
Rather than us. They refuse to buy.
Yeah.
They have negative effect on the company itself.
Exactly.
We decided to stop dealing with him.
Do you see?
He needed to gain customer in order for long term.
Yeah.
And get other buyers out of business, and also he can sell other products he has.
Exactly. You see this predator pricing? The same idea. See the eggs business, it just worked with these people. They couldn't do it with something else, because some of the other companies, they may be highly affected. And the thing about eggs is that it's a dairy product, and there is a lot of producers of eggs that do that, and the eggs has to be fresh. So they have this excuse, oh, we're sorry, we're out today. Do you see? And then you just continue shopping.
But it is illegal?
It's not. See, it's like a gray market. It's not black market where it's illegal. It's more like a gray market where, the company is not happy and the company may punish you, maybe stop dealing with you. So it's not illegal. Rather, companies, they don't want to, that's how you price within different channels. You see?
Ethics or
It's not ethics. It's more like a company policy. You are breaking company policy.
no, just agreement.
Company policy says you sell it for $100. You sell this Pepsi for 200 riyal. You sell this, and then you come and you break this. So here we've got this. Here we've got this Robinson-Batman Act. It prevents unfair price discrimination by entering that the seller offer the same price terms to customers at a given level of trade. Do you see? So this is another law that says you can't do unfair pricing. Sometimes it becomes unfair to the point that it's not just a company policy, it becomes a country policy. Do you see? So here we've got this act which prevent unfair pricing. And this is also price discrimination to ensure seller offer the same price terms. So you want to be fair to all customers. Next, on this, the Robinson-Batman Act says price discrimination is only allowed if sellers can prove that cost differs when selling at two different retailers. So you need to prove that costs are different from one customer to the other. And the seller manufacturer differ qualities. So if you can prove that it's a different quality for the same product. So those are the only two exceptions in this act that can allow you to sell different prices. Moving to pricing across channel levels, here we've got this retail or resale price maintenance is when a manufacturer requires a dealer to charge a specific retail price for its product. So this is what we just talked about. Sometimes here it becomes sometimes by law. Like for example in medication, sometimes by law it says that the price of a medicine has to be written. Deceptive pricing. Do you guys know what is deceptive pricing? It occurs when a seller states a price or price savings that mislead customers and are not actually available to consumers. It's not actually available. And you might have had this experience. For example, you go to this Shumila Hari, and then you inside Shumila you have your cart and you drive, and then you see there it says Nescafe 3-in-1 box, and it says there $900. Oh, this is great price because everywhere they sell it for $1,200, and here it says $900. So you take 2 packs, then you go, you continue shopping, and at the time you reach the checkout, you come and you check out. How many people see the receipt? Okay, some people don't revise the receipt. You take the receipts, you have a lot of other items maybe, and Nescafe, you don't go buy Nescafe only. You normally do it in your shopping, so it can easily fall into the long list. And then you come and you see it says 1,200. Sometimes you may stop and you say, hey look, it says there 900 and here it says 1,200. The cashier will look at you surprised and tell you no, it's 1,200. You of course not believe yourself. You go yourself, you check, you go, you call the cashier, come with me, you take them to the place and you say, look, it says here 900, and you even have it on a big sign, and you said their promotion. Then he tells you, hey look, you got here the classic Nescafe, but there it says it's for the original hazelnut Nescafe, and it is out. There is no more of it. Do you see? So what do? If you want hazelnut, maybe come tomorrow, we bring hazelnut for 900. But the one you have is the 1,200. You want to buy it now, or we go, I am busy?
I'm really sorry.
You take it, you run, or you don't. You have already wasted your time already. And very few people will go through this whole trip. Do you see? If you want it, you go. If you don't, and
sometimes they cancel from the beginning.
So this is how this. So actually, they mislead you. You're misled, and they actually, and this price that they gave you 900 is actually not available to you, because there is no more hazelnut, and therefore you don't get the 900 price. So they have a lot of these promotions that doesn't really exist sometimes. Sometimes there's a scanner fraud, failure of the seller to enter current or sales price into the computer system. Sometimes there will be like the price on the item is not the same as the price on the system. So if you don't check, you see sometimes, oh, sorry, we didn't update it. You go to this Shumila, they show you this big sign that says, oranges for 500 riyal, or let's say for 420 riyal. Go, you take 3 kilos, and they do all of these. Then if you check the receipts, especially in the fruit section, because they try to sell it where you buy all of your fruits or all of your vegetables together. No one will buy only one or like few cases. If you check it, it says here 500. Why is it 500? Oh, I'm sorry. And they get the paper. They say, I didn't post today's prices. It's 500. Do you see? So here comes this fraud types of We've got this another type of price confusion results when firms employ pricing methods that make it difficult for consumers to understand what prices are really they're paying. Anyone have used or bought, say you go to have a haircut, okay, or you go to a dresser, salon. And then you have a haircut. Maybe you have you shave. Maybe you have your hair curly. Maybe you color your hair. So whatever you get more than 3 or 4 services, and then they give you this invoice how much you have to pay. And they start to write, they did this and that, and this special cream that does I don't know what. And when you look at it, do you ever, ask them what is this and what is that? You just pay it.
Yeah.
And especially if it's very complicated. Do you see?
About it next time.
You don't think, because sometimes you're afraid to go into a long discussion. What you did, no, you didn't. No, I didn't get this, or what is that? And they just give you this long list of items, and you just pay it and go.
It happens also with coffee. You just buy a cup of tea or cup.
Yeah, you get a cup of tea, and they give you a small cookie, and they give you the. There is a service fee, there is a maintenance fee, and there is, tax fee, and there is a hotel industry tax. So here are some of the cases. Are you guys okay with this? All right. That's the end of this chapter.